Hi, I'm Karina Bennett, and we're in West Des Moines at the office of Dr. Chris Johnson. Dr. Johnson is going to show us how to count the kicks to prevent stillbirth and keep your baby healthy. I'm here with Katie Cook. She's an expectant mother, and she's going to be talking with Dr. Johnson.
Katie!
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing well.
Good. You're about 29, 30 weeks now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Feeling lots of baby movement?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Any questions or concerns?
I don't think so.
Okay. Today's visit is mostly just an abdominal measurement, listen for heartbeat, and check vital signs, the basic stuff like that. Here at the beginning of the third trimester, though, one of the important things that we want to touch on is checking for fetal movements.
Right.
Watching kick counts. So we like to have a certain number of movements in a certain amount of time. It's going to be a little different for each mom, a little different for each baby, but over the next few days you're going to get used to checking those counts and check them against a set amount of time.
Okay.
There is an organization called Healthy Birthday that's come out with a Count the Kicks campaign, and this will help you kind of guide your way. What we like to do is have you figure out about how long it's going to take a kid to kick about 10 times.
Okay.
It's not even necessarily going to be swift kicks. Sometimes you'll get rolling motions. Usually, most moms feel 10 movements in about a 2-hour period.
Okay.
Give or take, some a little bit less, some a little bit more. You're going to want to check those kick counts around the same time every day, so you'll get an idea for when your baby's normally sleeping, when the baby's normally awake. If you don't get those 10 movements, or you're not happy with where you're at, then what I want you to do is take a break and get up, take a walk, drink something sweet, something cold, then lay down again and someplace quiet where you can concentrate on this. And if you still don't have enough movements, or you're still not happy with it, I want you to call me.
Okay.
Because then I think it's time that we at least get you on the monitor, check baby's movements ourselves, and make sure the baby's okay.
Right.
That's it. Any questions about that?
Should I do it in a certain position, like lay down, or?
Probably the most important thing is to go someplace quiet where you're not distracted. Ideally, yeah, you could just sit maybe even on your left side. And if you don't feel a certain number of kicks or movements, say 10 in a 2-hour period of time, then get up, walk around a little bit, drink something cold, sweet,
Okay.
check again for 10 to 15 minutes. If you're still not feeling that movement, then it's probably time to give me a call.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so just take a peek at that, and then I'd like you to bring that in at your next visit and we can go over that.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
What do you think about having this as a tool to help protect your baby from stillbirth?
I think it's very important. It helps me connect with the baby, so I get to know him or her, as well as really monitor what's going on in there. And if there is something that is feeling different, then I know that it's time to talk to the doctor and just have that connection with the doctor as well.
Excellent. And what would you say to other moms about this?
I would say definitely count the kicks. Make sure to talk with your doctor and with friends who are pregnant about the importance of really monitoring what's going on with your baby.
Mom is the primary connection between baby and the outside, and mom is the first one to have the perception of baby, and what she can do with counting the kicks is to give us a signal when something may be going wrong in the pregnancy, and to decrease the risk of stillbirth, because oftentimes when babies are having a tough time in utero, the first thing that happens is the baby's movement slows down. Mom's the best one to tell us when that's happening.
Great. And what do you like about the Count the Kicks campaign?
I like that it empowers mom. It gives her a backup, and it shows her that moms all across the country are doing this also. And it gives her something visually that she can look at over a day's period of time that she can compare back to track her baby's movements.
Fantastic. Now, when should a woman start monitoring her baby's movements?
I usually have the discussion with them around 28 to 30 weeks. The movements, and especially the perception of them, can be a little sporadic at that 28 to 29 week mark. But starting really at 30 weeks, there should be a routine perception of baby's movements. Ideally, about 10 movements in a 2-hour period of time.
Okay. And when should a woman call her doctor?
Really, if she's concerned at all. But if over that 2-hour period of time, if the movements don't, say, add up to 10, I would say take a break and lay down, drink something sweet or cold. If after 15, 20 minutes she's still not happy with the baby's movement, then it's time to pick up the phone and call.
Now, how can a patient and a doctor best partner to avoid a stillbirth outcome?
I think from the beginning of the pregnancy to establish good routes of communication, good lines of communication, so that if she's at all concerned, that she doesn't have any hesitation to pick up the phone and call the office or the physician that's on call if it's in the middle of the night.
So communication is very important.
Extremely. There shouldn't be any kind of anxiety about letting her physician know if she's not comfortable with the movements of her baby.
She knows best.
Yes.
For more information, visit www.countthe.kicks.org.